All right, I have a really good news. I'm extremely happy today. I hope that splashing from the car washer did not fog up my camera. All right, as I was saying, I just put my visor on, and the reason I mentioned that is because I've been really struggling with getting a good audio output for these vlogs or videos that I'm trying to capture. This POV videos, and I tried out a couple of microphones, wired ones, but the sensitivity is either very screwed up or the quality of the microphone or the membrane inside is not adequate enough. What I mean is when I close my visor on and when I'm riding at a considerable or a really city like speed like 30 to 40, the air pressure gets so high inside the helmet that the membrane starts vibrating. On top of that, if you start speaking, you can hear crinkle sound, crackles on the membrane that comes into the feed. Right now, I'm just passing through Old Bevanhalli. This is the SMVT station, the train station. I hope if I'm quoting it correctly, this is supposed to be the largest station in southern India. All right, so this mic issue. I hope that this particular solution that I've landed upon is actually delivering the intended results, the results that I am hoping to achieve. I tried cheaper Amazon microphones, direct USB-C connections, 3.5 mm TRRS connections. I tried this Moano AU400 one, which had really amazing reviews. This stupid fucking bus is taking up the view, and I'm unsure where it's trying to go now. All right, um, we're traveling in the direction of Fraser Town right now. There are such jackasses on the road, and maybe I'm one of them as well. But here we are diverging from our point of discussion. So, yeah, I tried those moderately priced within $1,000 microphones, and that crackling sound is something that they can't get rid of. I believe due to the poor nature of materials they're using. I mean, at 800, $900, the mono one is about $400. Maybe that's all they can um, provide. Now, with that, the problem arises that it's not gonna be audible. Your voice is not gonna be audible at a little higher speeds, let alone at normal speeds when the visor is closed, because the visor doesn't allow a lot of airflow coming in. Jackass number two for the day. Okay, if I count the bus as well, so this was the third number. Alright, third jackass of the day. And the day just started. So I even tried solutions like cutting a hole in my cheek pad and inserting the mic within so that there's no contact with any hard material inside. Neither my cheekbones, my tissues in my cheeks, neither the fiber surface of the helmet. But then I realized it's not a placing problem that it's gonna solve itself by having a better insulation or placing it in a different portion of the helmet. It's a physical phenomena of that particular membrane or the material of membrane that is going to be very difficult to overcome. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I've seen people using the mono mic and getting decent results. To me, decent results would be a clear voice where you can hear a little bit of the engine sound when I'm going to do a little bit of engine braking, aggressive downshifts with rev matching. So I want that sound to come in a little bit. But even if that doesn't come in, that's fine. I want my voice to have that clarity. I've been also hearing and reading a lot about the AKG earphones from Samsung that they provide for the S23 and so on with a USB-C type connector that has provided good results. Right now, I'm cruising at about 75 to 80, and I can hear the sound within the helmet. Let's see the sound if it's penetrating into the mic or not. By sound here, I mean the wind noise. And on top, I'm speaking as well, so that's a lot of abrupt wind pressure building up inside the helmet. So I took inspiration from that particular knowledge. Amazing. All right, good test. Okay, jacket number 4. So that was a good test of the ABS. Brakes on this bike, sir. Incredible. Okay, look how a road gets transformed into a meeting room. So I took inspiration, as I was saying, from the people trying to use the AKG mic with the USB-C connector. I got a USB-C connector. This is the uh, BOA one, I believe. I've also tried the Portronics one. That's also going to fulfill the requirement. And instead of those Samsung AKG ones, what I did was I had Apple Lightning earphones that were lying at home with me for a couple of years, which I did not use a lot. But I'm not a fan of earbuds that don't have silicone tips. I really like the in-ear earphones because they provide an insulation of wind and air noise. So I took the Apple earphone and I realized if AKG can build microphones that are decent enough for this purpose, I should give the Apple's earphones a try. That's what I did. So that was a graph. I'm gonna check the histogram, or in this case, the graph of the audio later on and find out how much it peaked. So this is a test of using that particular Apple microphone or the microphone attached on the earphone. And as I started this particular vlog, I'm saying that I'm extremely happy because I did test it out a little bit for a couple of minutes. Did not do any high-speed runs, and the result was satisfactory, better than the other options I've tried. So I'm at least happy with that small upgrade. This can be called as a real world test because I took it out. Cruising in the city at about 45 to 50 average, and when I find stretches of roads, I'm gonna utilize that. Now there is gonna be one trouble that I did not bring my phone out with me, and I'm taking random turns at this moment. Hopefully won't end up lost. Neither do I have my watch on me. If you have watched the other content on my channel that I've uploaded as of now, I used to completely neglect audio and concentrate on just the quality of the video. We upgraded the video quality with the ND filter because I felt it was blissful since my majority of the riding was in the late side. Alright, we'll keep you updated. And I'm gonna ask for your feedback on how you think this is working. By the way, I'm in negative fuel games. See the similar situation in this particular traffic light as well, and look at this fifth jackass that we just discovered within 12 minutes of getting out of the house. Alright, let me know if you're liking this audio, if you're having any more suggestions, and we'll go through them, we'll walk through them. I'll actually also make a similar video in Hindi as well, probably for my Hindi listeners and folks who are also struggling with a similar thing. And I'm sure that all motovloggers and riders face this particular audio issue at least once in the beginning of the journey because it's a major bug that comes into your way. Video quality you can deal with, you can edit later, you can make sure the highlights are visible and the shadows are highlighted. But when it comes to audio, if you fuck it up, you're done. All right, thanks for listening in.